Okay, in the last video we installed the MySQL Installer. In this video we're going to actually use that installer to install the MySQL products. So I have clicked on my MSI to open up the installer, and we're just going to select Developer Default and click Next. At this point, if you didn't have Visual C++ installed, it would make you install that first. We already have it installed on this machine. The checks have been run. It looks like everything is ready to go. So we'll go ahead and execute. Now this can take quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording and we will pick back up after this has completed. Okay, so all that has completed. So we'll hit Next. Product configuration, we'll hit Next again. So for this setup, we're going to go ahead and stay with development computer. We'll leave TCP/IP checked. We'll leave port 3306 checked. Firewall, just going to leave everything as is. Click Next. We're going to keep it on the recommended setting for strong password encryption. Okay, and at this screen we will have to enter a root password for MySQL. You are definitely going to want to remember this password. Make it anything you want. Okay, down here you can add additional user accounts for our purposes of development. We don't need to do that at this time, so we will click Next. Up here to configure as a service and start its system startup. So that means MySQL will run as a background service in Windows and it'll start up every time you start the system. We're going to go ahead and pick that and click Next, as well as standard system account. Okay, so we'll go ahead and click Execute. And this can take a little while too, so I'm going to pause the recording again. Okay, we're back at finished. So we'll go ahead and click Finish. Click Next. We don't need router configuration for now since we're in a development environment. Click Finish. Next again. We'll go ahead and enter our root password that we created before. Click Check. And our connection succeeded, so we'll click Next. We will execute again. Alright, successful. Click Finish. Next again. If you want to start either the MySQL shell or the MySQL workbench after setup, you can leave these checked. We will click Finish. And we're finished. MySQL should now be installed on our system.